So in this video, let's talk about the CRM and managing your contacts in here. This is the contact section where all the leads, all the contacts are coming from your funnels or your website. So when somebody submits a form, when somebody books an appointment, when somebody signs up for your membership, when somebody purchases a product, all these leads, they come here. And you can easily manage those. It's so fun. And here you have the two examples that came from this funnel particularly, and you can see the information about them. So you can click on each one and get to their profile. You can see what exactly they did. So in this person, in this example, they submitted a form. So you can see the information of this form submit, so that you can also always keep it with you. If they have any orders, if they have membership subscriptions, all these things, they'll be listed here. But since we don't have any of those, they're just not shown. So once you have those, you'll be able to see them. When you click on show all properties, you can see all the existing properties in your CRM basically, and the information that is here added for this customer, and you can update them at any time. Now you can also tag the user, so this will help you later on to segment them by a specific tag. You can add a tag to a form, to appointment, and all the other places, so you can easily do that automatically or manually if you want to. Now, of course, from here you can also do a filtering. So when you have all your contacts, you can add a filter. Let's say a tag, a phone number, or any of the properties you can filter by. This will help you to create basically a segment of all the users with a specific criteria. So you can just add a filter and add another one if you want, and you can save that segment as well. So let's say the email of the user starts with user, actually contains user, because we already have two users like this. So we just added this rule. Now we can add another one if we want and further down arrow the users, but we can save this and let's call it users with email user for example, whatever you wanted to call it. And now you have this segment, and it is basically a saved filter, and you can always go to that segment quickly and easy. Now what other things you can do is, of course, you can import your contacts. If you already generated leads from somewhere else, you can just import them here, very simple, with a CSV file, and just have them inside this CRM and manage them from here. Of course, you can export all the users and add them manually by adding them from this button, and adjust what kind of columns you want to see here. For example, you want to see the age of the users, you can see it here as well. So this is how simple it is to manage and have all the contacts in one place. Now, if you have members for the membership, and if you haven't watched that, you can check out our series for memberships. But you can also have members, basically again are users, but assigned to a specific group, and to that group basically you can assign different content to be accessible by this group. And here we have one user of such, and users have the group section, and you can adjust what kind of groups they have and more information about them, like when is the last time that they logged in or registered on. So this is the membership, this is the contacts and segments. Super easy and fun to do. Now, what other things you have in the contacts is the messages. Basically, the messages are all the forms that you have on your funnel or a website, and you can easily see what exactly they submitted. So in this case, we have just one form, and this is the only, the only submission that we have. And you can also see the profile, of course, if you click on the user profile button. But if you have more, you can always see them here. This is really cool because, of course, yes, you get a notification via email about the submit of a form, but you, in most places, you do not see in one place all these submits. But here you keep them. You can export them, and you can always browse and find the one that you're looking for. Of course, you can find them in the users like this, but again, you can see them in the messages section as well. The booking, this is another section, but that's basically a separate functionality. And the settings. So the settings is where your properties are. So what are properties? These are properties for your contacts, and we've shown you how you can create one inside a form, for example, where you can define a new field that you add to be a property. But you can also go here and create manually your property as well, and you can just add a label, what kind of a type of a property it is, if it's a number, if it's a list type of options. You can have them here, and if you want them to be available in the forms, this property to be selectable in the forms when you're creating your form, for example, you can just click it and that will add it to the form. So yeah, if you want to collect some other information or to just have different information for your users, this is a very simple way to do these properties. You can also manage your tags from here, and membership settings. These are for the memberships again. If you want to allow registrations, notifications, the default group, but this will be talking more into the membership series. So this is the contacts. It's super fun, super easy to manage all your leads from one place, and it is automatically populated with all the forms, appointments, and sign up forms, and of course checkouts coming from your funnels and websites. This is it. I hope that you enjoyed it, and talk to you in the next video.